Alright, it is me, NBT SKY, and so I am going to do this little short clip real quick now. Let's get it clear. I did a full numerology report, but because I decided I'm going to do a tarot card read and a bone throw on a situation, I decided to just bring it down to the planets real quick. So the conversation and the topic is about Nicki Minaj being arrested while she was out of town or out of the country, let's say, on her tour. So these are the things that I found interesting overall in the numerology report, which I'll probably kick it with y'all and talk to y'all about before I do the bone throw and the reading at the same time. So you have the sun card. It comes up, or the sun, let's say, not the card, but the sun comes up 3 times. Now in tarot, you know, there's a major for it. It's the sun. It's letting me know right now that in 3 different dimensions, there's something that's to be revealed, or that's, you know, there's a light shining on it, let's say. Outside of the fact that we all know that, you know, the sun represents new beginnings, happiness, individuality and leadership and so on and so forth. And you know she does have that power, right? So we got this moon that comes up in the 8. Now generally we just discussing in tarot the 8 of Cups. In numerology you talk about duality of partnership and unions. Right now I don't know exactly who she was moving around with or who she was traveling with, because I didn't get that far into it. But let's say, okay, there's this, you know, and this doesn't have to be within a relationship. This could be within a partnership, business. It could even be within where she was doing a concert, set agreements in conjunction with her concerts and her traveling and booking and so on and so forth. First off, let's just keep it general. Nicki keep people in their feelings one way or the other. Outside of that, you know, this is one of those things where it kind of puts you in this emotional mindset where it's like, fuck it, I don't even want to be bothered, even though there's still obligations. Now the thing that's interesting when you look at the numerology report, which I did not post all the way up, so excuse me, we have a Jupiter, right? And when you're talking about Jupiter, what are we talking about? We're talking about communication, creativity, expression, and growth, which is all about music, art, dance, and all of that good stuff. And so it's pretty much stable in there when you're talking about the 4, like if you want to be general, the 4 of Wands kind of energy, which is partnership, stability, happiness, foundation, marriages, and all that other good stuff. And so that's all within the situation. The thing that's interesting is that the 11 and 2 come up 4 times. It comes up 4 times. So if we thinking about the 4 of Wands, then we're going to think about putting the 11 and 2, a high frequency, on each one of the wands. Now, if we're getting into Saturn, which is the process of stabilization and so on and so forth, and this is Earth energy, we talk about the 5 of Coins. So yeah, this could possibly be a glitch in the matrix to cause a loss. And so they said there was money that was taken, and so people got in trouble. But that 5 of Coins is a discussion of physical loss or financial loss or material loss. So that was in there, right? And so therefore we go into Mercury that comes up 3 times along with the sun, which makes you really kind of think. If we're looking at Mercury and we talk about change, freedom, and sensation and flexibility, in this situation, would it make one feel like they don't have that flexibility and freedom to move around the way they want to move their luggage the way they want to tour the way they want to? It kind of would put a restriction or a feel for a restriction on it. And then you have sharing family and homes. Now, when you're dealing with Venus, you know, yeah, she is, you know, there is family, whether that's personal or business wise or street wise or whatever, there is family. And so she gotta look at that energy around there regardless of the fact. But I guess that'll come up in the cards later on or in the bone throw, right? Then you have Uranus and Neptune, the seeker, This is, deeper truths and knowledges and mysteries. Now, when you're dealing with this is talking about the air and the water, right? So this is a discussion of like, generally this is not, I'm not going off the majors, or actually I'm just going off of the elements. So we're talking about the Six of Swords energy. We talk about the Six of Cups energy, right? And so when you're talking about this Six of Swords energy, matter of fact, of course they're gonna want one to blank out, but let me grab this real quick, because this is why I always made notes in advance so that they can't pull that off. And when stuff like this happens, it leads me to believe that there's something that one may not want to tell, but we're not in the bone though. So we're talking about this Six of Swords, Six of Cups, all right? So you talk about youth, transition, this and that and the third. Now, of course, she still grasps and pulls the younger energy and younger audience in. And so she does have the power, ability, and influence to create transitions within youth, whether people would like to agree or not. Now, when you get into this Mars, this fire energy, that's that warish kind of energy. And so, if you get into two, it's a balance between it. So, this lets you know that she flipped out when all of this took place. Like, she was ready to beat a motherfucker up in real life, low key. And Pluto, when you're dealing with it, you're dealing with water energy. And, like, we spoke about Pluto previously. It's a cold, icy, kind of experience. So when you in that, we dealing with, again, we're talking about this Six of Cups energy. So it's validating the Six of Cups. And so in this Six of Cups, we talk about this youthful energy, but it's bringing, outside of that, it's bringing this coldness towards certain individuals, energies, even where she was traveling to, is gonna bring this cold feeling like, all right, you know what, this is how y'all playing. I'm not never coming back here. Don't ask me to tour here. Don't ask me to do nothing. Not saying that she won't, but these are the thoughts and emotions that come through when these things are going on. Well, I don't even want to come. If I travel, I don't even want to come through that way no more, because that's how they coming. Now, right, wrong, and indifferent, the numbers say that in Jupiter, when we're dealing with the creative aspects of her, then we're going to look at this 11 and 2 that comes up 4 times. And so this lets you know that, this 11 and 2 is to be looked at. So when we look at the, I might throw it down separate, but maybe I'll throw down the 4 of Wands separate and throw 4 cards around each one of the wands to see what it's discussing, to see where the 11 and 2 is being affected. But outside of that, we're going to do this bone throwing tarot card reading later. But just in all fairness, I didn't feel like getting all the way into it because I'm giving y'all a bone throw and a tarot card reading anyway. So I just figured we'll just discuss the planets. The thing that even makes it even more interesting is that if you add up all of the numbers to the planets, it brings you into 11 and 2, which lets you know that we have to pay attention to 11 and 2. And 11 and 2 is dominant in her numerology any old damn way. So, anyway, it is me, NBT Sky. I will see y'all later. It is me, deuces. See y'all later on tonight for the bone throw and the tarot card reading. Some mooches. Shout out to Puppy Wuppies. Can y'all hear him? If y'all can't hear him, then oh well. He's down there talking his shit, eh? Later.